I wanted butter sauce, not hot sauce. Back up, Mingo. Back up. No. Thank you. Pushing a date sign, I want to mention the reason I know. Hey, what up, what up? Mad Max. Call Op Village in Missouri. Yeah, Bingo's a big old boy now. He's a little bit taller than Fluffy, but Fluffy's heavy duty. Bingo's skinny boy. Try Bingo. He's about 56 pounds. Fluffy's about 75. How you doing, Crystal? I just noticed your hello up there. They're kind of small. They're like medium dogs. They're not small or big. Definitely not Chihuahuas. But they're not real big. I had some Great Danes a couple years ago. I saw a Rottweiler like a month ago, and it was 150 pounds. It was a big ass dog. It looked just like Fluffy, but it was twice the weight. Head was huge. It was just sitting on the passenger seat, like with its legs out, like it was a human. He looked like a barrel sitting on the, yeah. Yeah, he looked like a barrel, like just a barrel of dogs sitting on the passenger seat in this car. I don't think it was a real small car either. I can't remember what it was. That's how big my Great Danes were also, about 150. That's a big dog. Basically, what I think of a big dog, if I have to like bend over to pet it, it's not a big dog. I kind of have to reach down to Fluffy a little bit to pet him. He's not really a big dog. The Great Danes, I could pet them without bending over at all. They just walk up and I pet them, you know. To me, in my mind, that's like where big dog starts. If I don't have to bend over to pet it. That's probably like, it kind of depends on the dog breed, I guess. Dalmatians, they're super skinny. I don't really know. I haven't seen one in a long time, so I don't know if I have to bend over to pet it or not. But I assume they don't weigh much either, for however tall they are. Did you miss anything? No, not really. I've been doing a whole bunch of work on my trucks. I've been doing all kinds of work. And, but I'm gonna get back into this social media crap. Portuguese Podango. I don't know what that is. Herding dog. I bet Fluffy could be a herding dog. Right, good boy? Yeah. Be a lot of running for your fat ass. Bingo, like, is zooming all around Fluffy when they play. Fluffy just kind of like doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. And Bingo is just zoo, 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 just runs circles around him, literally. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm building the village. Yep. I'm getting some buildings, but I thought it would have been a lot sooner. Haven't done it yet, though. Mostly because of the road. The road is like, last time they fixed the road, like a week later it rained really hard and got messed up again, so I gotta wait for it to be good enough. It's not the main road. The main road, there's a gate that's too narrow to get the buildings through, so I have to take like the back way, which they don't maintain as well. I don't tell how many people are there. Earth is flat and I'm brainwashed. That's wrong. Nobody here is talking about that stuff. And for you to come in and just start talking about that when no one else is proof that you're brainwashed, not me. You're stuck to specific categories that they've trained your brain to fixate on. And I think you should understand that so you can fight against it in your mental battles. NASA fakes everything, and I am brainwashed. First of all, I have not gotten any of my information from NASA. So, for you to assume anything, first of all, for you to assume anything means you're brainwashed. That you're only proving to me and everyone else here that you're the one that's brainwashed. So keep talking the way you're talking, because what you're trying to accomplish it's going to be exactly the opposite. Trust me. You're trying to come in here and start some kind of weird conversation where you can win and I lose and everybody laughs at me, but that's not what's going to happen. First of all, nobody's even talking about the stuff you're talking about, bro. So take your brainwashed, prejudiced subjects, and you know where to go. Have you ever been outside before? Because in the very late evening, especially after sunset, you can see the sun shine onto the bottom of the clouds. There's many observations that I've noticed by experiencing real life, not anything from NASA. So take your I've learned everything from NASA prejudice ideology and relearn something, because you don't know shit, buddy. There's lots of observations you can go outside and look at yourself that show you the earth is round. So the only thing you were prejudiced about is assuming that I believe that the earth is round, and I do. But not for any of the reasons you believe I think. I'm way too smart for you to have any kind of conversation with, especially this one. But I'm not smart enough to avoid Taco Bell. I ate that shit. Greening the Texas desert is back. What's up, buddy? Well, actually, it's me that's back. Give you the scoop. I did a whole bunch of work on my trucks. I've been kicking it into overdrive on the trucks. I bought an engine lift, but I bought one that's too small. So now I got to buy another one. I got to buy the bigger one. Spent $303 on the little one. Now I got to buy the bigger one for $400. I got a new torque wrench, and I got the dump truck running, took it apart, took the engine out, bought some parts for the engine, rear main seal, oil pan gasket, basically just resealed the engine, and it's going to go in this ambulance. Yeah, I've seen them, the cryptids. I hear them all the time. They make that weird sound. Usually when I find them, they're not alive. Yeah, I haven't really been on YouTube. I haven't been on TikTok either. Just been getting the work done. Getting all the work done. I'm going to start making more content again, starting probably today. Reselling stuff. I'm always reselling stuff, yeah. You're talking about probably the gold and silver and platinum. A cryptid is like a scorpion. but it's more like a spider. It's kind of like halfway in between. I think it's also called a whip scorpion, if you want to look it up. You can just Google it. Cryptid images. Crypto, I don't know what any of this is. Hold on. Oh, okay. Okay, this is showing me a bunch of mythological shit, but not anything real. I don't know why. Oh, here we go. Here it is, just a bunch of big ass beetles. Big old pinchy beetles. There's all kinds of them. Basically, a big pinchy beetle. I think they also call the whip scorpion a cryptid. Let me look that up. Hold on. Whip scorpion. It's like a skinny scorpion, but it doesn't have a regular scorpion tail either. A vinegaroon. I don't know why this looks different. Maybe these are different. Yeah, I guess there's different versions of these too. There's the fat version and the skinny version. This is one I've seen that's real common out here. Fat version. But when I usually find them, they're already like a skeleton. Like hiding under something and they died, and then I find them like dehydrated. Yeah, they are freaky looking. The fat ones don't look bad, but that skinny one looks kind of weird, like alien. It's got a little stick instead of a regular scorpion tail. It's got just a little stick. I don't think it's venomous either. Pretty dang sure it's not, but I think it can just like poke you with its little stick. Like a spear. I think it can turn it around, or like it basically whips it. That's why it's called a whip scorpion. It can like turn it to the side and poke you, or maybe, I don't know how much up and over it can go, but I think mostly to the side, I guess. I don't watch movies, especially no Paw Patrol. I wouldn't watch that shit if I was 30 years younger than I am now. I'd still be too old to watch some Paw Patrol. Paw Patrol, that's for like a 5-year-old. By the time you're even 10, you should be like, this is some bullshit for little kids. That's what I would have been thinking when I was 10. What kind of little kid bullshit is this? But I would watch some SpongeBob though if I was 10. That's what I did when I was 10. I watched a lot of SpongeBob. That was like... Pretty much everything good came from when I was a kid. When did SpongeBob come out? When did SpongeBob first air? 1999. I think. Let's see. 1999 is when SpongeBob came out, so I was already like past 10 actually. I was 13, 14, 13. Yeah, I was 13 in 99. But I was watching some SpongeBob because that shit was funny. Paw Patrol. Bye. So, let's see. I should probably make some videos for this social media crap. I wonder where my monster went. Oh, that's right. I put it back in the cooler. Hell yeah. That's going to be super cool. Bling bling. So recently it's been pretty hot. Basically the last 2 months that I haven't really been on social media. Part of it is because my phones overheat and they take longer to charge, and it just becomes more of a hassle. And also I really wanted to focus on just getting a lot of work done. And I kicked fucking ass, bro. I was showing my friend Josh, I was sending him pictures. He's like, man, you're ripping. Because I was getting so much done so quick. But now I'm stuck, like, because I'm out of money, so I can't buy any more parts right now. I'm on what do they call that? I'm on recession right now. I'm working on selling stuff to gain more money so I can buy more parts to fix the shit I really want to keep. I'm thinking about selling a couple of the dirt bikes. The last 2 days I've been thinking, we had this idea a little bit before already, but the last couple days I've been thinking about maybe taking my tractor to Wisconsin, because I could make a lot more money with it up there. Everybody out here is too damn poor, and they And they're like for example, tilling. I could do some tilling for myself because I have enough water to grow stuff because I have my own water truck. Everybody else out here, they have to pay me to deliver water. And at that point, water kind of costs too much to like try to grow stuff if you got to pay somebody else for delivery. You still could as a hobby, but nobody's going to be paying me to till an acre out here or mow an acre or really do much of anything with a tractor out here. Pretty much the only way to make money with a tractor out here is clearing land so people can have driveways and stuff like that. Yeah, it is a long drive. But it might be worth it. So my friend in Wisconsin, he was talking about buying a riding lawnmower, buying a zero-turn mower, and starting to mow for other people. And I've done it before in the past too. So I was like, dude, you know what? I already got this tractor with I got a 60-inch mowing deck with my tractor, which I thought I'd never use. But now I'm starting to think maybe I could put that sucker on there and use it and make some money. And my friend that's in Wisconsin, he's got money, so he could also invest. He could buy us a trailer to pull the tractor around, you know, to the different jobs. And he's also in Wisconsin, so he could do a lot of the work while I'm not there. Or he could at least organize someone else to do it. Yeah, so I know a lot of people in the business. Not really a lot of people, but I know some high-level people in the business. I know a guy that has a 35-foot wide mower, and he mows the turkey farms for Genio turkeys. And he makes a lot of money mowing. I don't know why he doesn't pay someone else to do it. He could just pay someone else to do it and rake in all that money. That would be my goal, really, is just to get it set up and then pay someone else to do it. I just make the money because I have the equipment and I have the customers and stuff like that. You know how it goes. Yeah, it's about 35 feet wide. 36. I actually found a mower. I don't know if it's the same one he's got, but yeah, it's a 36-foot wide mower. They have these pull behind mowers that you pull with a tractor. Well, basically what they do is get a bunch of those and connect them together. And then they have this like drive shaft box where a bunch of drive shafts come off of one, can't even think about the parts right now. The main drive shaft goes into a splitter box, and that has a bunch of drive shafts that goes to each mower. They just connect a bunch together. But those freaking things are expensive. There's one, those really big ones, they don't even have a price listed. You have to like contact them to figure out the price. There's one that's a 17-foot wide mower, and it's 30 grand. At the 17 or 20, it was like 17 or 20 foot wide. Dude, the 36, listen to this shit. I could even show it to you on my phone. So basically, I would use my little tractor just to get started. And then later, between me and my friend, he's already got a lot of money he could invest. If I throw down with him, we could get some of these big-ass fucking mowers. Like, huge. And okay, so this 36-foot wide mower can mow... I think I took a picture of this. Here's one right here. Look at this. I think this is the 36-foot wide one. Look at the tractor. And then this sucker's got like 5 mowers all connected into one. This is 30 feet, but it's only 3 decks. That's freaking huge for only 3 decks. This one has a really high quality cut. So my tractor can mow 5 feet. 30 feet is 6 times wider. Okay, so the 36-foot mowing deck can mow 33 acres per hour. People think that I have a lot of land. They're like, wow, you have a lot of land. You have 20 acres, which is like, where I live, it's not that much. Where I live, a lot of people have thousands of acres because it's really cheap. You can mow a 36-foot wide path is crazy. You can mow 33 acres per hour. So this guy that I know that he mows the Genio turkey farms, that, guess how many acres that is? It's thousands and thousands. So mowing 33 acres per hour, it still takes a lot of time. Pretty much by the time you're done, you start over because the other end is already starting to grow again. Decent auctions. Yeah, we do, but they don't really have any. People don't have mowers out here because there's no grass. I had a John Deere riding lawnmower, just a little bitty one, not a real tractor. I traded it for a motorcycle. Got a pretty good deal on it. It's to find somebody looking to buy a lawnmower out here is pretty hard to find, but also there's no lawnmowers out here, so they're kind of easy to sell by that aspect because you're probably going to have like one of the few that are for sale out here. Like, the only thing I could even mow around Sierra Blanca would be maybe like the park in town, but the county, I don't know if I think that's the county that does that. They already got a little riding lawnmower they use to mow that. I could probably mow it a little faster, but you know, they're paying that guy like $15 an hour or something, maybe 20 to go mow the park. And that's maybe like 10 acres max. It's not even 10 acres. I don't know, but let's say it's 10 acres. That would not take very long. I guess that would still take a while. My tractor should do about 1 acre in 30 minutes. You know, it depends on, there's birds out here walking around. I keep thinking it's my dogs outside of the truck, but my dogs are in here. 1 acre is kicking your butt. What kind of mower you got? No, I do need to get more water. You know, my water truck is not running. Well, I don't know if you know that, but yeah, my water truck is not running. So I haven't been getting as much water. I've just been slowly like using the water that I already had. So yeah, I do need to get more water pretty soon. Literally all I have to do is buy this engine lift from Harbor Freight across the street right now, and then go home and put the engine in the truck, and then I can use my water truck again, and I can make money delivering water again. I actually just had someone message me asking if I deliver water. A new person. Actually two new people messaged me asking if I deliver water. And I didn't really reply because I don't want to say that I'm not. I don't want to explain the whole story that I might be soon as I figure out, all that. But yeah, I got a lot of supplies. I'm not worried about water because since my water truck broke, I haven't invested in anything that needs water. So I don't have a garden right now. I don't have any livestock. It's all very minimum, is what I should say. Of course, I got dogs and like a couple of trees I water, but don't really have to. Pomegranate trees, they're like almost native here. They're like, if you find a really good spot here, it'll pretty much survive on its own. Oh, okay, so it's not grass, it's just like rough terrain, like trees and sticks and rocks and bushes. Yeah, I don't think so. I'm pretty sure that's not poison ivy. I'm from Wisconsin, and there's actually like so much poison ivy there that I'm not even allergic to it. It's been a million years since I've been around it. Maybe I like lost my resistance, or I don't even know how that shit works, but my whole time when I was a kid, I like didn't even know what poison ivy was. And then people would be like, "That's poison ivy, stay away from it." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." And then, but like later I would just forget what it looks like because it had no effect on me. So I had no reason to remember what it even looked like. But like as I got older and I kept hearing it over and over and over, finally I remembered what it looks like. And then that's when it occurred to me, like, that it doesn't affect me. And I Googled that shit, and yeah, there are some rare cases where it just doesn't even affect people, I guess. It probably has something to do with growing up around it. Like, with a lot of allergies, the way they make you, like, not allergic anymore is by slowly exposing you to it more and more. And I guess eventually you just stop reacting to it. Something like that. So, now that I haven't seen it for, like, probably over at least 7 years. Oh, okay. So, it could be. I don't know. I never, from what I know, it's more like a vine, not a tree. There's that other one too. I can't remember the name of the other one. I don't remember the name of the other one, but there's another one that's like poison ivy, creeping something or other. Poison oak? Oh, it could be that. I may not be affected by any of those things because I don't really know. Like, if I was affected by it, I'm sure I would remember exactly what it looked like and the name of it and all that stuff. But I don't know. It's never bothered me. Yeah, poison ivy is like, I think, more like a vine. Leaves of 3, let it be. That should be. I think that's for poison ivy. But every time I seen it, it was growing all over the ground. Like, not Not tall at all, like just leaves on the ground, pretty much. Kind of more like vines, you know, how they grow across the ground. I never seen anything that was even 2 feet tall. Maybe that works for multiple. I don't know. Maybe that saying is for like all of the poison plants or something. So it was never like an official business, but I did lawn mowing for a while in Wisconsin. I've already sort of like did this business already, so I know exactly how to get right back into it. Especially now more than ever, because even back then this was a very good price. So if I do it again, it'll probably work better than ever. But what I used to do was I used to put an ad on, I think it was Craigslist back then. I used to put ads on Craigslist saying that I would mow their lawn for $20. $20 lawn mowing. Any size, I would tell them, any size. What I didn't say in the ad is that I might not do it again for that price. So a lot of the times when I went to mow someone's lawn, I would tell them like, look, man, this is like kind of big. I'd like to get maybe 25 or 30. I would basically tell them like, this is a one-time deal. And I started out with just a push mower, and then later on I did get a riding lawn mower. You know what, I was just trying to think about whatever happened to that. I think in the winter I probably traded the lawnmower for something, or something else happened. I don't really know. Not really sure whatever happened to that riding lawnmower. But the thing is back in the day, that was a long time ago, and back then I didn't have any money. Like, I was way more poor than I am right now. That's almost hard to believe, because I still feel like I'm so poor. But back then I had like really basic riding lawnmowers. I think the one I was using was a single blade. It was like a 28 or 32 inch cut single blade, like one big ass blade underneath, you know. Well, now I have a 60-inch mower, so I can mow twice as much as I used to back then. So my equipment, I wasn't even attempting to do this business, but I realized I have the equipment, and that's why I kind of thought, hey, maybe I should just do it. But yeah, my goal is to get the big jobs. I guess we could do little jobs, but eventually I'm going to have to charge them a lot, because I don't really want to do the little jobs. What I want to do is get the big jobs that take hours to mow, you know, and then hire people to do it. And I used to work for a big landscaping company also. I was probably like the most important guy there, is my opinion, because I was the mechanic for this big ass lawn care company. Well, there was two of us. I was the small engine mechanic. There was the guy that would work on all their trucks. They had like 50 something Chevy trucks, most of them crew cabs, and they all had trailers with riding lawnmowers and plows and all that stuff. But I worked on the riding lawnmowers, the leaf blowers, the backpack leaf blowers, all the small engine stuff. So I know all about taking care of riding lawnmowers. Back then they only paid me $12 an hour. That's that. Now I wouldn't even work for $20 an hour now. Shit. I quit there because they only wanted to pay $12. And it's like, come on, man. Where are you located, Crystal? I know you're in Texas, right? But like way more east somewhere. I forgot exactly. The main thing right now is I need to get some better trailers. I need to get a good trailer for my tractor. Hopefully I can get several trailers so I can just leave the tractor on a trailer. So when I'm ready to go do a job, I just hook up and go. I don't have to load it onto the trailer first and all that. Then I can put a fuel transfer tank on the trailer with it so I could have extra diesel with me ready to go. Building Brick Galaxy. How have you been? It's times like right now that make me like pretty mad. I'm like kind of mad right now. And the reason is because I want to buy so much parts and work on my shit. And I have a lot of time to do it right now because I'm not making any money I'm not doing anything to make money right now. So fuck. I could be working on my stuff. It's like I'm stuck between two different things right now. All winter I made tons of money. And then the last few months I've been using that money to buy parts to fix all my stuff and get a lot of things done. But it didn't cover the whole summer. Because I don't make very much in the summer. So, yeah. Money's going to start flowing in pretty soon, though. Basically just waiting for it to cool off outside. And that's going to be within this month. I should start seeing it pick up again. I don't usually panhandle at all in the summer. This is the first year I actually did it all year. I usually start again like late August or early September. And that's pretty much where we're at right now. Pretty much after the last heat wave is what I try to aim for. And this week is going to be 100 degrees like all week long. And then I think it's going to cool off finally. It's a shot in the dark, but hey, if anybody can help me out, I've asked for things on here before, but usually not something quite this big. But what I'm really stuck with right now is I need to get this bigger engine hoist. The lift to take the engine out of a vehicle. Well, I paid $300 for the smaller one, and it's too small. My dumbass, I should have just bought the bigger one to begin with. I was concerned about the weight and not the actual like reach of the machine, the tool. So yeah, I got to get the bigger engine lift so I can. Anyways, yeah, if you guys got Cash App, hook me up on the Cash App. Rebuilding Atlantis needs an engine lift that costs $400, and I only got $100. And I probably should not even spend my $100. I always say though, it's not really, money doesn't really matter that much if you have all the stuff you need. I don't really have anything I need to like survive. To progress in working on all my projects, I'm pretty much stuck at that engine lift. I need to put, I have an engine that I need to put in my water truck so I can use my water truck again. And then I also have a new engine I'm putting in here. that it's a V8, so I'll be able to tow stuff way better. My water truck, though, I realized actually once I put the good engine in it, my insurance and registration expired, so I'm gonna have to do those also before I start driving it again. So I got, damn man, I still got like $1,000 I need to like get a bunch of shit done. They're probably gonna want me to pay my water bill also, because I haven't paid it for a while. Before I get water next time, they're probably gonna want me to make a payment, and that shit's like $250 now, or it was like $260 or some shit, because I forgot to pay it. I haven't used any water. I should have closed the account. The water company sucks, man, because like, you think if you don't get water, they would just close your account for you. Because the shit, even if you don't use any water, it costs $50 a month. And I had to put a security deposit of $320. So even if I don't use any water, they could just leave my account open. I get a bunch of $50 charges, and then I start getting $10 late fees for not paying the $50 of water that I didn't use. So the shit adds up. So anyways, I got to pay like $250 or something like that for the water bill. I got to get insurance and registration on the water truck, and I got to get an engine lift that costs $400 so I can get these damn engines moved around. So yeah, if y'all want to help me out on Cash App, it's Rebuilding Atlantis. Cash App. And it sucks, man, because I'm making like $50 to $100 a day on most days right now. Yesterday I made like $114 or something like that, so that was pretty good. But it's taking me forever to buy anything. Taking way too damn long. Where are you going, Bingo? Hey, buddy. There's a bunch of ants on there. You should probably leave it alone. There's a few things I could do on the truck right now, if I felt like it. I think I'm gonna get off of here, and I gotta go and get some stuff done. There's a few things I gotta do. I gotta go get some packs of water. I'm out of bottles of water. I'm gonna get some more ice for the cooler. I'll catch you guys later.